You didn't go into business for the like. You did it for the love. You may have started it or grew up in it. You may work for a big company or for yourself. But you have a passion for this place. Liberty Mutual Insurance has a passion for protecting it. Talk to your independent agent or broker today about Liberty Mutual Insurance. Protect your passion.
Top 3 ways to avoid liability claim mistakes, how risk and insurance management professionals took their knowledge to new heights, and an entertaining and informative closing keynote from Ben Stein. Welcome to RIMSTV, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. I'm Monty Francis. RIMS 14 offers cutting-edge education so attendees can elevate their knowledge on a range of current topics. Taking the time to prepare for a claim makes it easier for you to manage the outcome, and there are numerous steps to take after a claim comes in the door. With so much to think about, this claims management panel discussed 10 mistakes to avoid when a liability claim comes in, including
making sure that you're doing everything up front in order to notice and identify all potentially applicable policies so that you don't end up fighting a late notice fight down the road when insurance is an afterthought. Making sure that once your insurance company responds that you know what your rights are and how you should respond in turn. That's the only way that you're going to ultimately maximize your coverage and make sure that you get the most out of your insurance assets by kind of knowing what your rights are and responding accordingly.
Risk professionals and senior management tend to view the world differently. Senior management often focuses on insurance when there's a major claim. In order to smooth the path for comprehensive risk management acceptance, we need to find better ways to work together, such as
that you should identify who the senior management is that makes a difference in terms of getting things done. You should plan regular meetings with them. You should educate them. And you should ultimately allow them to be part of the process and allow them to have you be part of the process when there are crises and in general day-to-day operations.
The new SMART Act, or Strengthening Medicare and Repaying Taxpayers Act, is changing traditional Medicare secondary compliance. Those new legal requirements and future regulations and policies were examined in the Thought Leader Theater.
The change really is about making sure that we're protecting Medicare's interests. And so it's one, people need to be aware of the implications of not doing so. And then it's just staying up to speed on how the law is changing because it's evolving. The SMART Act did some things to really correct the law.
RIMS 14 is a big success with the highest attendance since 2008. More than 9,700 risk and insurance professionals took their knowledge to new heights.
All year there are sessions and education things that you can get here, knowledge that you can get here. But it really is a great way to continue to be part of the industry and to continue your relationships with people from all areas of the industry.
It's been wonderful, very, very informative, just what I was looking for when I come here every year. I want to be able to pick up at least one thing. If I can take back one thing with me, then I feel that it was really worth the ride.
It's just so great that there's so many individuals and different types of businesses and networking opportunities here. It's great exposure. Obviously, that's a big opportunity here. But it just brings together some of the greatest individuals in the insurance business annually once a year in this type of a setting.
This is one of our best events that we attend every year. And then all of the attendees here from around the nation, around the world actually, are our clients, and we just love being a part of this.
Your conversations at the RIMS Annual Conference and Exhibition can continue year-round with the RIMS Marketplace. It's a new online platform that is the most comprehensive directory of solution providers for risk professionals, complete with videos, white papers, and more.
Well, you can search and do your own formal RFP or ask RIMS for a private query about specific categories of businesses that you might have an interest in. So it's very user-friendly in terms of categories of business that the typical risk manager or risk professional in general might have an interest in. They've got the ability to see what kind of traffic they're getting on their content that they've posted. If you think about it, it's a very concentrated and captive audience of risk professionals in one spot. So I guess to answer your question on the user side, we hope to make it a one-stop shop for them to make their purchasing decisions online through RIMS, through a marketplace that they trust and value all year long.
You can access this at rimsmarketplace.com or at rims.org. Meet Ben Stein at RIMS 14.
I am your favorite kind of person. I own 14 homes. They're all insured like crazy. And we have an incredible amount of health insurance. We almost never make a claim so far. And best of all, I do not have an angry, jealous, vengeful mistress. Anyway,
the always entertaining and informative economist, author, and actor delivered the RIMS 14 closing keynote. We spoke to him just before he took the stage.
But I've done a lot of things. I've been a trial lawyer, speechwriter for Mr. Nixon, Mr. Ford, seems like a long time ago now, columnist for the Wall Street Journal, screenwriter, novelist, essayist, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of TV, had my own TV quiz show. We did almost 1,000 episodes of it. Had my own talk show, did about 3 years of that. That was all fun.
So having said all that, what will be your message to...
How to ruin your life. My speech is called How to Ruin Your Life. And believe me, if you follow my instructions, you will.
Right, so many people write how-to books. It looks like you've written a how-not-to book.
Right, sort of like that, exactly like that.
And so your message will follow that same theme here today.
It'll be, well, first I'm going to tell a bunch of jokes, which I hope people will laugh at. I think they're pretty funny. Second, I'm going to talk about how to ruin your life, and then I'm going to talk a tiny little bit about the collapse of education, and then I'm going to talk about how we are still very, very happy to be in America.
Right. Now, one of the big themes here, of course, is how to manage risk. I guess the question is how do you manage risk in your own life?
Well, that's a very good question. I don't do it very well. I eat too much. I spend too much. I do not drink at all, so I don't drink too much. I don't use dope at all, so I don't get high too much. I don't know. I haven't met Vivian Stiviano, so that's one step out of the game. She's Donald Sterling's girlfriend. I'm one step out of the game there. I don't have a crazy, angry, vengeful mistress, so I guess I'm one step out of the game there. So I don't know. I could say my number one way of managing risk is that I have the world's most wonderful wife, the absolutely best wife in the world, and I think that is probably the best thing going on in my life.
Right. Mr. Ben Stein, thank you so much for joining us.
He's very down to earth, and he's got a good slant on life.
I thought he was terrific. I thought he was funny. I thought he was informative, and I was looking forward to it, and he fulfilled my expectations, that's for sure.
Congratulations to the winner of the Spencer RIMS Risk Management Challenge.
Congratulations to the winner, Temple University.
20 university teams were given a case study and challenged to develop the best and most comprehensive risk management program to address the issue. The top 3 finalists competed at RIMS 14 for a cash prize. More awards were given out in the exhibit hall. Broadspire Arch Insurance Group and Aspen Insurance were the winners of the RIMS 2014 Annual Conference and Exhibition Best in Show, honor in the large, medium, and small booth categories. Congratulations to this year's winners. Thanks for watching RIMS TV, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
We're a sophisticated leading carrier that offers the full breadth of products and services needed to manage large and complex risk.
We're passionate about partnering with brokers and buyers to develop multi-line programs that better control their total cost of risk through industry-leading risk control and outcome-focused claim management services.
We'll see you at RIMS 15, and we leave you with a jazzy look at the Down on the Bayou Luncheon and what's to come in New Orleans next year.
This is the place to be for the insurance and risk management profession. So if you're involved in those places, again, people have stopped me in the hallways and they've said specifically, it seems like everybody and anybody with insurance and risk management is here. So if you want to be there, try it. 2015, New Orleans.
Sometimes it's better to have a mountain in your path. Roadblocks can be a benefit, and hurdles can be a blessing. People who risk failure do amazing things. They get smarter, work harder, and achieve things that never seemed possible, finding creative solutions that drive unexpected outcomes. They push against enormous obstacles, knowing that effort will make the end product even better. Where other risk managers see only a shipping route, we see a treasure map. Where they see a new highway, we see the gleaming city it will help to create. At Star, we understand that when risk is managed, opportunity thrives. So we stand by our clients' sides as they sign contracts, build industries, and generally make the world go round. At Star Companies, we are underwriting the future.